Atomy, isa na namang makabuluhang araw ang ating pagsasamahan. Welcome to Good Morning Atomy Philippine Edition, the morning brief for your success. I am LJ De Leon and I am your host for today. Atomy, September na, bare months na po. And we all know here in the Philippines, talagang we celebrate Christmas as early as now. Kaya kung gusto nyo pong maging everyday Christmas, simulan nyo na pong gawin itong Atomy business na ito. Dahil here in Atomy, we celebrate Christmas every day. Right, Atomyans? So ngayong umaga na ito, marami po kaming handang mga lectures na paniguradong makakatulong po sa inyo sa paggawa ng business na ito. Gigisingin po natin ang mga natutulog po ninyong diwa. I know na mga iba po sa inyo ay kakagising lang. At syempre may iba rin po na nagbi-meeting na sa kanilang mga center. Hello po sa inyong lahat dyan. Ready na po ba kayo? Huwag na natin patagalin pa. For our first lecture, let's all watch this lecture from Imperial Master Miss Park Jong-soo. Let's all watch this.
Would you like to become an Imperial Master? Then join us. Hello, I'm Imperial Master Jung-soo Park. There are two things everyone mentions to be the hardest in doing the Atomy business. The first is having to spend your first 2 to 3 years establishing your customers, even if this does not lead to any profit. The second part is the part of maintaining relationships, interpersonal relationships, I guess, since we're in this together. Maintaining good interpersonal relations is a must to have good teamwork. And only with good teamwork can business flow smoothly. I've come to think that any conflict between two people is essentially caused by greed. What I mean by greed here is this. For a sponsor, the greed is in feeling disappointed with a partner whom you'd expect to be good to you and to do certain things which he or she did not. For a partner, the greed is in feeling let down by a sponsor. So essentially, the two keep wanting something from each other. The more you expect something, the more likely that you'll be disappointed, and as that disappointment increases, it inevitably leads to conflict. One time, I was listening to my pastor's sermon. A human being is composed of a single body. When the body and all of its parts truly become one, anything is possible. The eyes, nose, mouth, hands, and feet are all a part of the body. Yet each part has a different job to perform. Without this division of labor, nothing is possible. As I listened to the sermon, I came to apply the same reasoning. Each and every one of our members make up the whole. And of those, some are our eyes, some are nose, and some are mouth. Some are the hands, while others are the feet. It is only when all of these members become one that we get to perform a great job. So each and every one of us exists for a given purpose. It only takes a single part of the whole to fail for the rest to fall apart. In the end, it's about teamwork. And the most important factor in achieving this teamwork is to give every person the recognition he or she deserves. Some are gifted in giving lectures, some are gifted in sales, and some in servicing others. The work we do is composed in individual functional parts, and it turns out each person is talented in a certain part. As we start recognizing that talent in each other, we would begin to praise each other for that talent. Two people who praise each other can in no way dislike each other. It's human nature to like someone who likes you and praises you. Someone who is good at praising others is always bound to attract more people. There's a phrase we say, a window to your soul. Even if you don't express all your true feelings, you can tell things like, this must be what he or she is thinking about. This person must like me, or this person dislikes me. To sincerely acknowledge and appreciate someone wholeheartedly is what I think is extremely important. This is how I came to give all my partners the appreciation they deserve. Once I said I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. Surprisingly, what I got return was I shall work even harder then. When you gave appreciation and praise for someone, what you got in return was a promise to work even harder, to believe that our work is possible, and truly come together as one. We need to acknowledge and appreciate each other. Wouldn't it be great to have this culture? If so, teamwork would come naturally, and such teamwork brings forth an amazing synergy effect, you know? So if Imperial Master is truly what you'd like to become, I think teamwork is something that you must achieve. To provide you one more tip for teamwork, it is the desire to want to give what you have to others, however big or small it may be. When I provide something for someone, however small, that person would open up to me considerably. Then our relationship gets better. I would feel our relationship improve significantly. Back when I first started this, there was this contractor and she was a homemaker. She told me that she has no relationships whatsoever. She said she knew no one and that she had no place to visit. So this is how I advised her in how to form interpersonal relationships. You're great at making kimchi. You make delicious stir-fried anchovies. So when you make them, take some for your neighbors, perhaps to your dry cleaners, saying, I made some delicious kimchi today and I thought you'd like some. Try bringing them some kimchi as a kind gesture. From that moment, the owner of the shop will look at you differently. Later on, when you ask the owner, there's this product we carry, would you like to give it a try? The chances of him or her accepting your offer is very high. When it comes to the relationship between sponsors and partners too, you must think in terms of each other's gain, not your own profits. It is to want your sponsor to actually make more as a result of your efforts. With this attitude, you would want to be of genuine help to your sponsor. And if you're a sponsor, you would seek ways to help your partner, knowing how hard he or she is trying. As long as you have this genuine heart for each other, I believe there would be no room for conflict in your team whatsoever. Look at the lines with great teamwork. And you'll notice that no one gives up. They move forward and far ahead together. No matter what, we're in this together. Without each other, we won't make it to the end. So I hope you and those around you, be it sponsors or partners, will be in this together as a team, no matter what. If so, it will be a success not just for a single person, but a success for the whole team and everyone who's part of it.
Each and every one of our members make up the whole. So when all the individual members come together as one, we can achieve a job well done. And let us always remember that teamwork makes the dream work. And let us always remember and appreciate every members and every business partners that we have, because they play different and special role for us to succeed our goals. So thank you, Imperial Master Ms. Park Jong-soo, for that lecture. Moving forward for the second part of our program, we will be hearing a lecture from our Atomy Chairman, Mr. Park Han-gil. Let's all watch this.
Then how are you going to compete? You have no choice but to compete with other companies on quality. Is there really any guarantee that such a good product will be sold cheaply until the end without any price change? It's hard for a smart person to be a fool. There are a lot of weird people among those who are quite smart. They look at me and say this: is there really any guarantee that such a good product will be sold cheaply until the end without any price change? Is there any guarantee that the CEO's mind will not change? Those are questions people ask. Very smart, right? Right. I told them this: it's very easy for a person to be good and then not to be good. A person can change his or her mind quickly. Then, it's not that I'm nice and give you a good product at a cheap price. I'm smart, so I'm giving you a good product at a low price. Why? If you give people a good product at a low price, the profit may be small, but sales will increase. Even if the profit per unit is small, I will make more money in the end. Therefore, It's not because I'm nice and want to give people a good product at a cheap price. It's smart to give you a good product at a low price. I have a lot of experience. I ran a business. I also worked as a center manager. He is a player who can create a pay system in this industry. Maintain conditions. Did you know that your sales will increase? I know you well. I know you better than anyone. But what's the problem? I can't even get an allowance of 100,000 won a month. If you say you have to spend 100,000 won in fees every month, you are saying that it can be a huge burden. That's why there's no monthly maintenance fees at Atomy. Because there aren't any maintenance fees. You can win the price competition with the discount store, and you can beat the department store product's quality. I predicted that. No matter how much money people make, they have no choice but to use our products. That's the way we have to make it. If there's any obligation, they have to buy and use our products because we've got rid of the obligation. So what do you have to do in order to win? You have no choice but to win with quality. Changing your current situation is too hard. It's too hard to change the present. You can never change the past, can you? I can never change the past. But it's hard to change your current situation. Now there's a way. Go to the future. You dream of what kind of life you are going to live, and you bring that dream with you into present. And you have to see if the ladder leading up to that dream will be a good ladder. I can't go without it. What is this ladder? Is the product good, cheap, or actually a product that I used to use before? 3 requirements must be met: necessities, quality, price. But when I first saw Atomy's products, I thought they were products that everyone should use. Good quality, cheap price. Our company's products are, no matter what luxury items you compare them to. They are such quality products that you don't want to fall behind. The price is very cheap compared to such quality. In terms of quality, no one can compete with us anymore. No one can sell a product of this quality at this price. No one can sell it cheaper than we do. At that confident price, we raise. Then you say, I have a ladder that goes as far as making 50 million won a month. All you have to do is go up the ladder now.
After hearing that lecture, I know you all know what sets us apart from other companies and what are the clever strategies of Atomy, right? Kaya ano pang hinihintay po ninyo? Simulan nyo na pong gawin ng business na ito para po ma-experience po ninyo ang life-changing experience here in Atomy. Thank you, Atomy Chairman, Mr. Park Han-gil. Now, for the last part of our program, this is the most awaited and the most favorite part of Good Morning Atomy, the Curiosity Knowledge Zoom. Kaya, panoorin natin to.
Hello! Any questions you have, we will satisfy your curiosity by zooming in. I'm hostess Yoon Ji-kang. Today, as well as the last time, with Atomy Evangelist, Crown Master Hee-suk Lee, Atomy's Flower, together with Royal Master Yonghwa Park. We will have time to answer some questions.
Hello, I am Atomy's Flower. Among the flowers, a grandma flower. Hello, I am Yonghwa Park.
Oh, already a grandson. Hello, an Atomy Evangelist. I am Crown Master Hee-suk Lee. Nice to meet you. Together with 2 icons of passion, any questions? Zoom! First question. How should I make a specific business plan when I'm doing Atomy as a side job? We received this question. Those who are doing Atomy part-time these days, there are so many of them.
When I was in real estate, I used a product first.
Ah, you worked part-time.
I didn't use the product to do this business. My husband started the business. Because he brought the product home, I used it beforehand. I used it. The customers who came to my real estate office. My skin had improved and I'd gotten prettier. They told me that. They're really good products, so I told them, register as a member, buy cheap, and use them. So it shifted to consumer lineage.
It's a textbook case.
I did it the textbook way. So in the end, doing business as a side job, doing business as a main job, try the product first. Have that feeling. When I promoted it with certainty, if they use it and like it, I get to continue to introduce it. There are those who would want to start doing the business. If you continue, your lineage will increase. And when you come to work full-time, because the consumer base is already built into the infrastructure, you can succeed in your business very quickly.
I also started Atomy business as a side job. I also heard that my skin had improved. When someone said, deliver me that product, consumer base increased. I did it as a side job for about 3 years. Product repurchasing happens like this? Oh, what is this? And then I started to find out. I think I really worked hard even though it was a side job. As I ran around like that, the number of consumers increased to 30, then 50. Then I get a sales target, and I became a sales master. Though it's a side job, it's important to have a goal, to achieve that goal. The mindset. You have to run with the mindset of a business owner. Then at some point, the time will come when you have to decide. I switched to full-time at the time of that decision. So as I've run hard, I came out in front of you like this today, talking about the story of my past. I want you to be successful like me. I hope that that mindset is also passed on to you. I hope you all do your best.
Yes.
Whether it's a side job or a full-time job, it's not that important. The part where I just set a goal and did it. Thank you. So the next question is, I wonder how the sponsor's role has changed after becoming an auto sales master and after being promoted.
The word I hate the most. I hate the idea that one became an auto sales master so much. Become what? You get promoted automatically. Then the first and second half continue. It's an auto sales master that maintains the sales master role. People who need the product every day because of their usage. When you reach 250, you are an auto sales master. I am very thankful to have become one very quickly. After 3 months, I became an auto sales master.
After 3 months?
In fact, I became an auto sales master after 3 months. I never skipped the first and second half. Why? Because with that many consumers, an infrastructure has been built. From then on, if there's no further generation of business people, one will never become an auto sales master. From then on, one has to manage the lineage. In my 10 years in the Atomy business, I've never watched a drama, I've never watched a trot music program or anything like that, even now. But there is a drama I've seen.
What drama is it?
Curious about the title?
Yes, what is it?
A lineage.
A drama called Lineage.
A drama called Lineage. I look at my lineage every night. There's no such thing that makes me happy. The lineage that grows every day. There are tears in it and joy in it. Since then, I've been managing my lineage. Then the partners below me, really managing the business people. If you do that, embracing them like constantly rolling a snowball, at first your palms get stabbed and it becomes painful. Your hands can get so sore that you can't raise your arms. Because it keeps rolling, business people appear left and right. 2 become 4 and 4 become 8. So I've maintained what's important. It doesn't matter if you reach sales master. Managing well matters. One needs to manage one's lineage well, and the business is under his or her management well. From then on, the size of the ball gets bigger, and the speed increases. One has to embrace and hug it, what they are really curious about and itching to do. Running together in the field, more than before becoming a sales master, you have to run in the field.
So an auto sales master is not automatic. It
you have
takes
to work
effort.
even harder after that.
You have to be an overflowing auto sales master.
An overflowing auto sales master?
Yes, satisfying only 2.5 million PV, becoming 3 million PV, 5 million PV, 7.5 million PV, because you have to be such an auto sales
You mean
master.
7.5 million diamonds?
Yes, so
Right.
part-timer, consumer, collaborator, there must be a lot of people like them. So I could become an auto sales master. In reality, these people are like diamonds. With some of these people, actually one could just become an auto sales master naturally. Why do you need to help them then? Pick these people to make them become an auto sales master. So one becomes busy. You have
That's
to run
right.
more.
In the past, I only had to do mine. Now I have to take care of others and do it with them.
That's why the word organization is there. Once it's in the lineage, it becomes an affiliated group below me.
An overflowing auto sales master.
We're together.
Yes. Here is the questioner herself. We will have time for questions and answers. Hello, questioner.
Hello, I am Sharon Rosemaster Mengsoon Ha. I'm not good at explaining the business to my partners. That's why I always feel sorry for them. So, how am I able to explain my business to my partner executives? No one's good from the start. You have to keep doing it constantly. In the end, you go directly into the field and meet many business people and consumers. Meet them, describe the product, and share the vision of the company. My words motivate me. They strengthen me. Another, huh? I said this? You can gain confidence. Constantly explain your business. When you continue to explain the business a lot, you can do well. I couldn't do it at first either, but by pushing on, I've arrived here. Please continue. What do you think? Do you agree?
Yes, that's right. You are working very hard in the field, Director. I'm not good at explaining the business. You need to make your own stories. Then they become your own lecture materials. Take those materials, a passionate voice, have a confident voice. If you give a lecture that's really focused, all partners will feel. And there are many star instructors at Atomy. You need to make use of them. At Atomy, all successful people are your sponsors. There's really no need to be sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
It's okay. If only you have passion and sincerity, Atomy can succeed.
Thank you.
I wonder if that was helpful enough.
I think it's a problem I need to solve. So until I can stand more firmly, I'm going to ask for a lot of help from our sponsors.
Yes, we support you.
It's been nice meeting you.
Next question. The question was, I'm curious about how you made your first invitation.
I'm here by invitation. My respected husband.
Your husband.
My venerable husband. First, he started training a year ago. At that time, he only contacted a single person. It was me. By only contacting me, we came to the Royal Club here today together. We always move together. So through my husband, I found out about Atomy. My husband said that, too. This is exactly what you should do. When he tried to convince me, I said, I won't. I can't. I said, besides, I can't do a pyramid scheme. I haven't done it. I said, I won't do it. By attending and listening to it, I realized this is for me.
But when you were invited, you kept refusing, and at some point you just changed your mind. Is there a
I
story?
didn't let's go just once. One time.
I heard that you changed your mind because of a tangerine box.
While I was in the real estate business, I wanted to volunteer. I remember what my husband said. While you volunteer, buy a few boxes of tangerines and go share them with the elderly. How am I supposed to do that? He said if I wanted to make money at Atomy, I should share the tangerines. I thought it might work. With such a thought, I went to a seminar.
Since it connects through me.
Yes, that's right. You have to find what interests you and talk about
So
that.
that's how invitation works.
Yeah. So I went to a seminar. I went to the seminar and just listened to the president talk. This is not someone else's business, but mine. The most important thing is the invitation.
Invitation.
Making a business person is about the invitation. Product can be delivered to consumers to try out. How do I invite them? It's about finding their points of interest, like I did. I also have a really great partner who had a smart grandchild. I got in touch with him. That grandson is a genius.
Oh, he was smart.
Then, in our country, it's not enough to educate geniuses. There aren't many places like that. You have to send them to study abroad. Money with which you can afford to send them to study abroad. At Atomy, come and see if it's possible. Every time I see him, I talk about that grandchild. I said this, he started the business. Those who were put on the list at the beginning, everyone was touched by their interests one by one. Constantly in the front seat of the seminar hall, I started sitting them down in those seats. So there are more than just me, greater entrepreneurs that they've brought me up to here.
You even made a list as well. Uh-huh. With Hisuk Lee Crown Master and Yonghwa Park Royal Master, we have time to answer the questions. Do you have any last words to say?
If you look at our affiliates in the field these days, they conduct Zoom meetings all week. It's all they've been doing. And having a Zoom meeting itself, they think it's doing business. I feel so sorry. Of course, we need Zoom meetings as well, but it needs to be a full Zoom meeting, like a global Zoom meeting. You only need to do it once or twice a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thinking continuous Zoom meetings is business. We can meet each other.
That's right. It's okay to gather 3 or 4.
Yes, and run to the field. We need to meet others. Relying only on Zoom, it's sad to see such partners. I will tell you once again that there is an answer in the field. You have to meet. How many people per day? Meet at least 5 people. From there, consumers and business people are born. I think Atomy Business can be successful.
Yes, I think so too. Point out the exact core of the business. To get the core, in fact, in the system, I'm studying. So what do you do after studying? Going out with Atomy products and having meetings with our products. With products to recruit business people. Take the product and form a group. And expand the organizations. The job is to spread Atomy products all over the world. It's a pity to do so only with Zoom. Let's pinpoint the core of the business and knowing that there is really an answer in the field. Setting goals and running. I want you all to do so. So like Imperial, Crown, to the real success. I hope you come to such a position. We will be there waiting. So stay strong and keep fighting.
Curiosity, knowledge, Zoom!
How was it, everyone? Have your questions been resolved? In the next video, your curiosity. We will try to satisfy them from the inside out. Please look forward to it and see you in the next part. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Isa na namang episode ng Curiosity Knowledge Zoom ang ating napanood, and I know for sure marami na naman po tayong natutunan na ma-apply natin sa paggawa ng Atomy business na ito. And that's it, Atomians. I hope kayo po ay feeling motivated to start this week, and let's make sure to help bring change in someone's life by sharing Atomy to them. Okay po? We believe in you and always do your best, and we're always with you until you reach the top. Muli, this is LJ De Leon, and this has been Good Morning Atomy Philippine Edition. See you again on our next Mabuhay Atomy Philippines! Aja! Thank you everyone and have a nice day.